Mark Twain's wit and wisdom continue to resonate with readers around the world, making him one of the most celebrated and quoted authors in history. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not the absence of fear. To succeed in life, you need two things: ignorance and confidence. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. Travel is fatal to prejudice, bigotry, and narrow-mindedness. Don't let schooling interfere with your education. I have never let my schooling interfere with my education. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. A lie can travel halfway around the world while the truth is putting on its shoes. The more I learn about people, the more I like my dog. The best way to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer somebody else up. Age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. Never put off till tomorrow what may be done day after tomorrow just as well. When angry, count to 4. When very angry, swear. Wrinkles should merely indicate where smiles have been. There are basically two types of people: people who accomplish things and people who claim to have accomplished things. The first group is less crowded. It is easier to stay out than get out. A person who won't read has no advantage over one who can't read. Loyalty to the country always. Loyalty to the government when it deserves it. The worst loneliness is to not be comfortable with yourself. The human race has one really effective weapon, and that is laughter. If you pick up a starving dog and make him prosperous, he will not bite you. This is the principal difference between a dog and a man. In the first place, God made idiots. That was for practice. Then he made school boards. Truth is stranger than fiction, but it is because fiction is obliged to stick to possibilities. Truth isn't. Man is the only animal that blushes or needs to. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. This is the ideal life. The lack of money is the root of all evil. A banker is a fellow who lends you his umbrella when the sun is shining and wants it back the minute it begins to rain. The gentle reader will never know what a consummate ass he can become until he goes abroad. I was seldom able to see an opportunity until it had ceased to be one. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. There is no sadder sight than a young pessimist. Thunder is good, thunder is impressive, but it is lightning that does the work. Life would be infinitely happier if we could only be born at the age of 80 and gradually approach 18. To get the full value of joy, you must have someone to divide it with. A man's character may be learned from the adjectives which he habitually uses in conversation. A classic is a book which people praise and don't read. When you fish for love, bait with your heart, not your brain. Always do right. This will gratify some people and astonish the rest. Grief can take care of itself, but to get the full value of joy, you must have somebody to divide it with. The reports of my death are greatly exaggerated. The man who does not read good books has no advantage over the man who can't read them. A person with a new idea is a crank until the idea succeeds. Substitute damn every time you're inclined to write very. Your editor will delete it, and the writing will be just as it should be. I don't give a damn for a man that can only spell a word one way. There is a charm about the forbidden that makes it unspeakably desirable. I can live for 2 months on a good compliment. Don't part with your illusions when they are gone. You may still exist, that you have ceased to live. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. The secret of success is making your vocation your vacation.